Georgia Southern Athletics here with Megan Heller of the Georgia Southern women's swimming and diving team. We were talking briefly about academics, being a student athlete, and heading right into training. Megan, tell us what it was like to train during finals a little bit and then come back for your heavy training right before Christmas break.
Well, during finals, we have about hour workouts a day just because our coach likes to get us to make sure that we're keeping our priorities straight, so we're making sure we're studying for those finals and doing well in the classroom, finishing out strong. So it's hard to go from just an hour of training, and then when we start Christmas training, we're going about 3 hours a day in the morning, and then coming back and going about 2 to an hour and a half. So it's hard to stay motivated and mentally stay there the entire time throughout basically 6-hour days of workouts. So that's pretty tough.
We've talked a little bit about the draining aspect of being the student athlete, balancing all those things, and going straight from finals into the adjustment of having to go into straight training. How difficult were finals in terms of, did you stay up all night? Did you tax yourself? What were some of the things you guys had to do to make sure you got your grades corrected?
Finals time is really kind of a difficult time because a lot of times during the day you just want to sleep and kind of get ready for training. When you go in, even though you're only going in for an hour, there's a lot that you have to do outside of doing it with the team, like lifting and stuff, because you don't want to fall behind. So stuff like that, it's hard to stay motivated and know that you have to do it. Along with finals is a lot of people do stay up pretty late, so you're reviewing all day, and then you like to review again and review one more time just so you make sure you're keeping those good grades. So I knew some people that were staying up pretty late, so it's hard to go from staying up pretty late studying for finals and making that your first priority. So the next week you're trying to get in bed as quickly as possible because you have to be up at 6 and you have to be at the pool for 6 hours a day, and you can nap in the middle of the day, but it's still pretty tough to make that transition so quickly and in such a drastic time of training.
We will have a few days off before you come back for the second semester and that first conference meet. What are some of the goals that you and some of the other team members have for the conference season?
Conference is always a really fun time just because we get to come together as a team, and we'll all be tapered, so we should have our fastest swims of the season. So it's fun to just kind of go in as a team, and because you don't really know what to expect, you just kind of get to go in and swim fast. And a lot for the freshmen, they'll have never kind of tapered for a meet like this, as a team like this, so it'll be fun to see how well they swim. I'm pretty sure that everybody's going to do phenomenal. Conference is a fun time just because it's not that stressful, because you have school and stuff, but you get to kind of pull away from Southern and kind of represent Southern like a lot of the other athletic teams do. So conference is a fun time. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, we are definitely looking forward to seeing some great times and some great scores come out of Florida at the beginning of January.
Yeah, the thing about Florida Gulf Coast is we always have a good time with them. It's hard to stay and want to beat them and stuff when we can have such a good time with such a good group of girls. Liberty is always our number one. We're always gunning for them. That's always our thing during practice to keep us motivated when we're going through a tough set, is just remember Liberty, we want to beat them. That's always our number one goal. So I think coming back after Christmas and going straight down there to Florida will be good to keep us motivated throughout the second half of training, because we'll see what they have, and so I think it'll be good and motivating when we go down to Florida.
Well, thank you for spending some time with Georgia Southern Athletics. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.